G'day all, welcome back to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Combat Commander, my God, GMT's MBT. And we're about to go on with turn 6. At the end of, during last turn, the second and last, as it was, American command tank got blown away. So all of our units over there, except for one, have a break on or a break off marker on them. It's just that one unit in the middle by itself there that can do anything. Over here, our other 3 Americans that are remaining are starting to get enveloped by the Russians here. So as things stand, the Americans have lost 6 tanks out of their 15 all told, and 2 of them are their command tanks. And the Russians have lost 4 tanks out of their 13. So let's get into it and see what we can do. So the first thing is spotting. Okay, so let's start here. Let's see if I can get every bugger basically in. Sorry about the glare, I'm just trying to get it all in. Okay, now, looking this way, that tank can't be seen by him, but now can be seen by him. Look at that. My big hand's in the way. So he can be seen by this guy here, I believe. Yes. Okay, so this guy is spotted, but he doesn't have a spot marker on him. So he is spotted. So he is spotted. So that's good. We know that this guy here can't be spotted by anybody, so his spot marker could come off. This guy, I'm just going to put that on. I know he's not suppressed. That's just to remind me that he's spotted. Well, in fact, I won't do that. I'll put that on there. Okay? So he's spotted. The other bloke up the back there can't be spotted. Right. Looking across, the Americans in the stream still cannot be spotted. Mr. American that's moving can be spotted by him and him and him. Yeah, but not by him. Yes, he can. Okay, so all of the Russians are spotted by our little man up there. He can spot every one of these Russians. We don't hit the trees or anything else to spot all of them. So they're all spotted, and those guys are spotted by the Ruskies as well. So so these are not spotted, 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 and that's it. Okay, so let's get into it then. Command phase. Right, so none of these broken units count for command. So the Americans have 1, 2, 3, 4. And for season, that gives them a whole 2 commands, and only 1 can be a movement command of any variety. So we have 2 with 1 movement command. Okay. And the Russians have 3, 6, 9, which still gives them 5 commands with no problems at all. Righto, so let's look at the Americans first. We are going to put no commands on our broken units. so I can try and get them back as soon as possible. I am going to put a what? I am going to put a fire command on this guy. So I don't need that anymore. I'm going to put an overwatch on this guy. What am I doing on this guy? Damn. I can't put a fire or anything else. So he's got to move or he's got to go on Overwatch. I think he's going to have to go on Overwatch. Because I need to move t'other bloke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a short halt on him, which means he's not going to be able to do a great deal, but at the range he's at, but that's it. So we've given too many commands, because we can only give 2 commands. I've got 4 out there, I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, these 2 will get no commands. So the only thing they can basically do is fire in defensive fire if they're shot at, and that's at a -2. They can't do anything else. Right, so we've given 2 commands, which is a fire and a short halt, and a short halt is the only move order we've given. Ruskies, 5 orders. Now, what do we want to do with these guys? Dun, dun, dun. Now, these guys here can see those guys there, but that would be firing through brew up smoke, so we don't want it to really do that. So I'm actually going to give these guys a move order, and I'm going to try and bring them around the wing sort of thing. Again, this guy can't see this guy, so this guy can have fire orders over to there, to the broken guys in the town. So can he? He can't. Okay. I'm going to give a fire order to these guys to try and knock those ones out in the town. So that means this little fella here can have a fire order as well, because he can see people. Well, he can fire on them over there. He can have a fire order as well, like that. And these 2 here can have short halt, and that way they can at least move down into the stream. So there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4 orders, and they're fine out of the 5 that they've got. So it's the initiative phase. Ruskies first, and they get a 70, which is pretty good. And NATO gets a 7. Right. NATO really not rolling well today. Okay. So the Russians will be first player. This Just a pity they can't shoot there. But that's okay. So they're going to shoot with these guys first and try and take out this American here. My big hand in the way, sort of. Okay. Like that. So it's a range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which again is short range for Sabo round. We have 2 vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Short range. Sorry, 5. Well, I keep saying short. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is point blank. So we have a 90% chance. Target size gives us +1. Target is not moving. Target is not in cover. We have a short halt of -3. So we're at -2. Shooter is not damaged or broken. There's no brew up smoke. It's not Overwatch. So that's it. -2, 72% chance of hitting. So 72% chance of hitting. Command tank first. Gets a 28 and blows him away. Okay. We have another brew up. So they have both effectively fired. And there we go. Right. We have this one guy in the creek line who can fire over there, because I'm pretty sure the creek stream, sorry. No, stream is at a -1, so he can't fire. My apologies, he cannot fire because he can't see them. Idiot. So what's he going to do? He'll just get a move. Right, so we're going to have these 3 here fire at... I'd really like to take that bloke out because they can't do anything. Let's do that. I'd like to take out these guys. They're broken. But let's take out this guy that can move and shoot at the moment. So we have a range of 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, they're going through. They're not going through the smoke, the brew up smoke, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. 23 is long range. It's still a 73 penetration, which is still a lot better than 52 armor. So we are at long range with 3 tanks firing. So at long range, we start with a 30% chance. We have a +1 for the tank size. The tank is moving, so we're at -1. There's no cover. There's no broken brew up. I think that's it. So we're at -1 for long range, 27% with 3 tanks firing. And the first is an 11 and blows it away. Righto. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Get rid of that. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. And put our other little brew up smoke up there. And these guys become fired like that. Okay. So that's first player fire done. Second player fire, there is none. And that was another reason for not shooting at these guys, because they could have fired back with a... It would have been a -4 effectively, -2 for being broken, and -2 for defensive fire, but that's okay. So, moving. So, first player fires first, second player moves first, second player has got nobody to move. So, we're into the first player movement. So, we have these guys that can move. Okay, so they're going to go 1, turn, 2, 3, turn, 4, 5, 6. And the reason for that is it gets them out here. It's still a side hit and a side hit if those Americans down there fired. It gets them closer to these and brings these into the open as well. So that's that. So they have moved. And now those guys aren't moving. This guy has a 15% chance of bogging. He's fine. So he moves out of there and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and turn. And that gives us 4 tanks in there. And then we have this short for them, and they go in for 2. Bog check. Coming out. And they both bog. Well, first one bogs. Second one's fine. So first one bogs. Second one is fine. Comes out. And we have a move and a move like that. How's our time? 17 minutes. Righto. So second air phase, no, we don't have. Pivot, adjust turrets, full cover, suppressions, no. So morale counters. Right. I'll get rid of these moves here. And we come over and have a look at what we have over here. Okay. So we're trying to do these guys now. So we have these two. One with a break on, one with a break off. So again, going through our modifiers. Seasoned means nothing. No cover for them. It's not a forced morale. There's no spotting units. So they're a straight up, so a 51 and above is good. And we get a 99 for the first guy. So he is now good because he had a break off on him. And the other guy gets a 38, which is no good, so he stays with his break on. And now that can come off. And now again with these guys here, they're straight ups as well. So the first guy gets a 100. Yay! So he had a break on, becomes a break off. The next guy gets an 85. He was a break off, so he is now good. And the last guy gets a 79. So he was a break off, so he is now good as well. So these two are good, and he's on a break off. Okay, and they did nothing this time. The last thing they did was fire, though, so... but they didn't do anything this time. So that can come off. Right. That is that. No other markers to adjust other than the other no command ones coming off down south. And that's it. So what are we at? 20 minutes. I think we'll just go straight into the next turn, if that's okay with everyone. So we're going to go straight into turn 7. So spotting is first up. So sort of like that. Gives you an idea anyway. Okay, so we know that this guy here can spot this guy here. So this guy is spotted. He can't spot that guy. And that guy can't spot that guy because we're running through the bush, the bush, the bush. Okay, so he is not spotted no matter what. From the creek line, cannot spot anybody because, again, they're in the creek line, so nothing there. From the town, we can spot these guys and they can spot us. So again, we are spotted. And of course we can spot these guys and we can spot these guys, but we can't spot the guy in the stream. So we have the majority, well, in fact, all of the Russians, the Soviets, other than the command tank, which can be seen, and we have one American that can be seen and one not here, and the guys in the town that can be seen. And my apologies for screwing up the streams before, but yeah, I'm still trying to get my head around everything. Right. So command phase. Again, let's look at the Americans first. So we have one tank here, and we have two tanks here. So that's 3. And we have 2 tanks here is 5. That count, which is 3 commands. But again, we have no command tank, so we can only give half rounded down for movement orders. So we can only give 1 movement style order. The Russians still have 4, 8, 9, which still gives them 5 commands of any variety they like. Okay, so let's give the Russians some commands first. So what do they want to do? And I think what they want to do is shoot. They want to knock out these guys and they want to knock out this guy. So these guys are going to shoot. Fire, I should say. This guy here can see those guys. Maybe we'll just do a lot of shooting this time and just try and knock the Americans down. They've got 3 tanks over there. I've got 4 shots there. That would give me 8 shots at 3. If I fire with these 3 and 1 first, then I can always fire back this way if need be. So that might be the worthwhile. So I think we're going to go fire, fire, and this guy here is going to do a move. Or is he just going to stay there? I don't want him getting shot, do I? So we'll just put him down as a move, but we don't necessarily have to move him. There we go. Okay. So all firing. They're good. 3 commands. Okay, so first things first is we know that there's going to be, down in the stream, a no command there, and in the town here there's going to be a no command there. So that's fine. So these two we're going to put a fire on, like that, so we can shoot back this way. We can only give one more command. So it's going to be a fire command there, and again in fact, we're going to put a no command there. So if they fire on him, he can fire back at a -2, at least. And that way, well, I don't need him on Overwatch, do I? No. So we'll keep him with the no command, and we'll keep him with a fire. So we have 2 commands given, and that's it. We don't have any movement commands. So do we want to give a movement command to him or him? Now, he can't see anybody, so he can't shoot at anybody. But I might be able to get him out and back around here to get him up here to do some shooting. So maybe he can only move 5 though. He comes onto here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means he gets shut up the arse next time there. Or I turn him and move him into the trees here, into the woods. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. We're going to move this guy. So this guy over here will have a no command as well. So we've got our 2 orders. That's 3 orders. Yep, 3 orders. 1, 2, 3. With 1 move command. Okay. Initiative. Let's roll for the Americans first this time. We've been rolling for the Soviets and they've been taking us out. So, oh look, 9. Okay, I don't think it's going to make any difference. No, 81. 9 times better. Okay. I think the Soviets want to go first. You're going to play first player. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to fire with this little guy here over to there, like that. And try and take out one of those up there, the top bloke, who can be seen. Well, they can all be seen, but it doesn't matter. So we have a range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, which is medium range. No, short range, 19. Sorry, medium range. Medium range, righto. There's no smoke or anything else we need to worry about. So again, medium range for 50%. We're a target is +1, so we're at +1. They're not moving or anything else. They are in light cover, so -1, so we're back down to 50%. And there's nothing else. So 50%. And we have 1 tank firing. And we get a 14 and blow the first bugger away. Okay. So we'll get another brew up. And they are brewed up. Let's just put it in front so we don't forget. There we go. Okay, so he's fired. He's happy. So the next guy to fire is 20. So again, that's medium range, but he's going to be a -2 due to the brew up smoke now. which gives us a 40% chance, and we have 3 people firing there. 3 against 2. 40%. First one misses. Second one hits and takes out our other good tank. And third one is going for our broken tank. And misses. Okay. That's pretty bloody good anyway, isn't it? Can't argue with that. So they have all fired. They're happy as well. Which leaves these guys here who can fire there or there. So they're better off firing here. So this is 4 tanks all firing at this guy here. Range of 1, 2, 3, 4, which is point blank. So if we have a look, we have point blank for 90. He's at +1 target size. -2 now because of the medium cover. And that's it, I think. So -2 is 72% with 4 tanks firing. 72%. And the first one is 14 and blows him away. Blop. Oh, it was only light cover anyway, so sorry. It was light cover, so it would have actually been 81%. So, and that leaves us with a whole 3, 4, yuck, 4. Yeah, 4 American tanks. Somehow I don't think NATO's going to win this one. Okay, so they have fired now. Right. So there's nobody else to fire. We're going to, there's no Overwatch fire. We go into the movement phase. Second player moves first. We've got this bloke here. So again, we're going to turn and we're going to go 2, I believe, into woods. Sorry, woods 3. So that's 3 into there, and I'm not worried about turning because we're not, or am I? It doesn't matter which way I turn, they could still come around and get a shot in my bottom if they work it right. So he has moved. 15% chance of bogging. Again, he gets 85. He does not bog. Get rid of his move marker, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And he has moved. Right. Which brings us to the adjustment phase. So we're at morale. Okay, so this guy doesn't do anything. This guy is on break off. No changes to him, so it's a 51 to 100. Yep. And he fails, so he stays on break off. And we have one guy here who's on a break on, and he's for a 51 and gets a 97. And oh, so he's a break on. Yep. So he goes to a break off like that. Oh, in fact, there was smoke. Did that make any difference? I don't think it should have. No, didn't make any difference. Beautiful. Okay, so what we have is over here we have one good tank, one break off, two break offs, and one good tank down here. And the Russians coming in for the kill. We could probably wrap it there because I don't see the Americans coming back at all. So if we have a quick look at numbers for victory points, the Americans have lost 3, 6, 9. 9 times normal tanks. 9 times 165. 165 times 9 is 45, 58, 1485, plus 2 times 247, which is 494. So we're at 1979 victory points for the Russians, plus they have these two here, which is 2d8. No. What have they got? I5 and V7. So they've got V7 is 375. And they've got DD4, which is another 250. Yeah, gives you 14, 15, 22, 2, 4, 7, 6, 20, 16 is 2,624 points. And the Americans at the moment have destroyed 4 tanks, and that's 400, 700, and 732, which gives about an 1800, with a VPs required of 255. So I think we'll call it there. It would be near impossible for the Americans to come back. So we're going to call it there. And I will look at scenario 2, which brings in then infantry, tows, so missiles and, ATGMs and towed bits and infantry, and see how we go. I might end up dropping off some of the optionals because of the extra bits. So I hope I haven't screwed it up too much for you. I know turn 3 was absolute just crap, but that's it. I'm still waiting for my bits and pieces to turn up so I can get a better camera angle for you. I apologise for that. It's just a pain in the bottom. So we'll just call it the hemorrhoid for short. Take care, be good, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.